Have you ever experienced a feud that just never seems to end? A situation where no matter how much time passes, the rivalry just doesn't fade? Welcome to the world of 50 Cent and Ja Rule, two iconic figures who have dominated the hip-hop scene for decades. Their rise to stardom, while individually remarkable, is overshadowed by the unyielding animosity between them. Born Curtis Jackson, 50 Cent erupted onto the scene in the early 2000s with his debut album Get Rich or Die Tryin'. Ja Rule, or Jeffrey Atkins, had already made a name for himself with several chart-topping hits. Their paths crossed and a legendary feud was ignited. The reasons are varied and muddled, with accusations of disrespect, jealousy and street cred at the heart of it. This clash of titans has since evolved into a public spectacle, a game of one-upmanship played out in the full view of their fans. With that background in mind, prepare to dive into one of the most entertaining, public and ongoing feuds in the history of hip-hop. Picture this. Your rival is having a concert and you decide to buy 200 front-row tickets just to leave them empty. Sounds like something out of a movie, right? But this is exactly what happened in the never-ending saga of 50 Cent and Ja Rule's feud. In a move that could only be described as both ingenious and incredibly petty, 50 Cent decided to hit Ja Rule where it hurts the most, his concert. With a wicked grin, he went online and bought 200 front-row tickets to Ja Rule's concert. That's right, 200 tickets, all left conspicuously empty on the night of the concert. The reactions were instantaneous. Fans were left scratching their heads at the sea of empty front-row seats. The media was in an uproar, calling it the ultimate troll move. And Ja Rule? Well, let's just say he wasn't laughing. But the stunt did more than just embarrass Ja Rule. It escalated their feud to new heights, turning it from a simple rivalry into a full-blown war. The world watched, popcorn in hand, as two titans of the music industry duked it out in the most public way possible. And just when you thought it couldn't get any pettier, 50 Cent took it a step further. What's the best platform for a celebrity feud? If you thought Instagram, you're absolutely right. Now, let's delve into the Instagram battleground where 50 Cent and Ja Rule took their age-old feud. Their virtual face-offs were a wild ride, to say the least, and we can't discuss them without mentioning some of the most notorious posts. Remember when 50 Cent posted a photoshopped image of himself joyfully sitting at an empty concert? That was a direct jab at Ja Rule's less-than-packed concert. The image was so cleverly done it was hard to tell whether it was a simple jest or a calculated blow. But it didn't stop there. 50 Cent continued to troll Ja Rule with a series of posts, each more hilarious and cutting than the last. He seemed to have a bottomless well of creativity when it came to poking fun at his rival. And what about Ja Rule's responses? Well, he didn't sit back quietly. He fired back with his own witty comebacks, defending his honor and giving as good as he got. The back and forth between these two was like watching a tennis match, with each post serving as a fast-paced rally. The impact of this Instagram war on their online presence? Massive. Their followers loved the drama, with every new post sparking a flurry of comments and shares. And that, folks, is how you take a feud to the next level. So, who do you side with in this never-ending feud? Are you Team 50 Cent or Team Ja Rule? It's a question as old as time. Well, as old as these two have been trading barbs anyway. But what about you? Ever found yourself in a similar situation, locked in a long-standing beef, maybe not with a chart-topping rapper, but a friend, a colleague or a neighbor? How did you handle it? Did you buy out a concert to troll them, or did you take to social media to air your grievances? We all have our unique ways of dealing with conflict, and it's always interesting to learn from each other's experiences. So go ahead, share your thoughts on this notorious feud or your own personal battles. And remember, don't forget to comment below with your thoughts. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe for more entertaining content like this. Until next time, keep the peace and avoid the drama.